In this video, I am going to talk about gold exchange standard. Gold exchange standard is a global monetary system which prevailed in the world from 1880 onwards. The gold standard system has different periods which start in the last part of 19th century, and it prevailed until the commencement of First World War in 1914. This is the initial period of gold standard. Thereafter also the gold standard prevailed in the world in different formats until it was abandoned by the United States in 1973 with the collapse of the Bretton Woods System. By the way, gold standard system is a monetary system, global monetary system, in which the global world nations followed this system. Under this monetary system, all nations have the full convertibility of their currency into gold directly, and all these currencies under the gold standard system were pegged directly into the gold. And this is an example of fixed exchange rate system or pegged exchange rate system, where all nations followed this exchange rate determination system. And at that initially the United States dollar was pegged into gold at the rate of $27 per ounce, or $27 per 28 gram or 1 ounce. So this is the system in which all nations under gold standard system followed, and this is the system in which the exchange rates between the nations' currencies are determined as well. This gold exchange standard was considered as the cornerstone of the global monetary payments, and it ensured the international liquidity. And now the duty which is being done by the International Monetary Fund since 1944, and that duty was done by the gold under the gold standard system. So that period, gold was considered as an international currency reserve. Still now gold is considered as a part of foreign exchange reserve besides the international currencies like US dollar, euro, and so on. This system was functioning in the world on the basis of mint parity theory. What is mint parity theory? The currency value of each country's currency is determined by the metallic content of the currency. This is being used to determine the exchange rate of different currencies. How does the exchange rate is determined under mint parity theory or under gold standard system? Let's look an example first. Take the case of United States dollar and Indian rupee. United States dollar was pegged into gold at the rate of $27 per 1 ounce, and this was the initial rate of one ounce in the period of gold standard system. And suppose Indian rupee was pegged at the rate of 270 rupees. This is actually not the correct figure. This is just an hypothetical figure. This is just to show you how does the exchange rate is determined under the gold standard system between Indian rupee and United States dollar. 270 divided by 27, that means Indian rupee by United States dollar, it will be equal to 10. That means 10 Indian rupees are required for $1. This is the rate in which international transactions will take place, import and export will take place. So this is the exchange rate system which is pegged, which is fixed, not flexible. It was not determined by the market forces. It was entirely determined by the monetary authority, pegging into the gold under the gold standard system. With the commencement of First World War, many nations discontinued the gold standard system, and they started printing currencies to reinflate the economy. Even though many nations abandoned the system, this gold standard system prevailed in the world in a different format until United States discontinued the gold standard system with the collapse of the Bretton Woods system. Under the Bretton Woods system, unlike gold standard system, all currencies under the Bretton Woods system were pegged into United States dollar, and those currencies were convertible into United States dollar, not into gold, unlike gold standard system, pure gold standard system. And in turn, United States dollar, only United States dollar was pegged into gold and directly convertible into gold at the rate of $35 per 1 ounce. So all nations started collecting United States dollar from exports, receipts and investment, and so the dollar became the global currency. United States dollar became the major component of the global foreign exchange reserve in the world with the starting of Bretton Woods system. So this is a different kind of gold standard system. Anyway, with the collapse of the Bretton Woods system, due to many reasons, gold standard system was also suspended by the United States in 1973.